All right, I'd like to do a quick roster review because I have recently reached my 1 year anniversary playing the game. You can see here that I've been playing the game for 367 days, so basically a year and 2 days. So we're going to quickly go over my roster and some things and show you where I'm at. I will say I did just look up and add up what I've spent on the game, and it looks like I've spent right around $292 on the game in a matter of 367 days. So under $1 a day on the game. It's not nothing, that's for sure. I'm not free to play, but I'm certainly not someone who is spending, $100 a month on the game, or even $50 a month on the game. So let's go to my profile here. You can see my TCP is at almost 3.25. I think that's a pretty good TCP. My strongest team power is right there, a little over 10% of my total power. I've gotten a lot of war MVPs. That's just because I'm in a room that gets attacked a lot. We sort of bait them down to that room, and they get attacked, and so I tend to get a lot of defense wins. I've collected all but 3 characters in the game, and the 3 characters that I haven't collected are Ironheart, who I will get when her Blitz is here, Ultimus, and Phoenix, who I will unlock here in a matter of a couple weeks when her event rolls back around. So, I don't know, in a month, I will have every character in the game except for Ultimus, which is awesome. I've never bought a character offer. I've just unlocked them via Blitz or campaign event or other means. So, I have reached the 7th rank in the arena, which is really, really good for me. I'm in a shard that 3.2 million is a pretty decent power, but we've got people in there who are over 6, a lot of people in there who are over 4 and 5. So it's good for me. It's certainly good for me. I only have 12 characters at max star rank. It's not something I focused on. I am in the business of conserving my resources. I do that in every single game, whether it's on console, PC, or mobile. I'm just someone who likes to hoard resources in case something comes out that I really, really, really want. So, yeah. But Blitz wins are at 14,000. You can do the math on that. I think it comes out to something like it's either 38 or 48 wins per day, which shows you that I do Blitz a lot. 38 or 48 wins a day is not undoable. It's not like I'm just sitting here and Blitz all day, but it's definitely quite a bit when you consider going for the whole year. So I do unlock characters a lot via Blitz, and yeah. So let's go to my roster here. I unfavorited everything, so you can see the top of my roster and where we're at. Black Bolt is my strongest character, 6 red stars. I've got some really good 5 red star characters. I've got some 4 reds, but then there's some really, really lacking characters that I haven't been able to pull. I don't buy red stars. I just use the ones that we get and use the elites and all that good stuff. And then the promo tokens. So, as you can see, I've gotten lucky on a few things. I did upgrade Black Bolt to 6 red. I didn't pull him at 6 red. But right now I'm sort of focused on U7. And in doing so, I'm also focused on PvP because it just tends to be the case that characters that are good in U7 are also good in PvP, like Black Bolt and Hela, like Scientist Supreme, Symbiote Spider-Man, Mr. Sinister. Sinister's probably not great in U7, but he's just a great character overall. I also was lucky enough to pull 5 red on Ghost Rider, so I'm working on him. So I'll kind of scroll down my entire roster here slowly, and you can see kind of where I'm at. And you can see that I don't have high red stars on some really important characters. 3 red is kind of where I settled in, I guess, on my roster. That doesn't mean that I don't have any characters under 3 red, because I definitely do, and you'll see it here. I've got 2 red there on Yo-Yo, 2 red on Pyro, Namor has 2, Sabretooth has 2 red, Shield Assault has 2 red, Iron Man. So, Mystique there, Deadpool. It just, there's a lot, and I've played the game for a year, opened a lot of red stars, never pulled over a 2 on any of these characters. So, it's frustrating when the characters are on teams that are used a lot, like Mystique and soon to be Deadpool, Iron Man, Shield Assault. They're used on teams on either war defense or war offense or in other game modes that really it would just be really nice if they had one or two more red stars, but definitely not characters that I would consider spending promotion tokens on. So you just got to wait. So we're getting towards the bottom of my roster here. You'll start to see that around this point, I just haven't worked on the characters, either because they're not usable, or their teams haven't gotten reworks, or they just kind of suck. Or I haven't, or like with Colossus, great character, but I haven't unlocked Phoenix. So once I unlock Phoenix, start working on Colossus and the rest of the X-Men, and we'll go from there. So again, kind of the trash part of the roster. You can see all the Black Order here down, and just not going to use Black Order for now. I'm not going to spend money on unlocking the characters. I have them at low gold stars. Even if I did have them at high red, it wouldn't matter. So there is my roster. My alliance is currently a gold 2 alliance. We're decent in war. We do difficulty 5 of U6 at 60%, and then we hop over to U7 and do 30% on normal difficulty pretty easily. So I feel comfortable with where I'm at in the game right now. I feel comfortable. I probably feel more comfortable with my direction in the game. I've been playing for long enough, and I have a really solid direction in mind right now, which is U7 and Dark Dimension 3. I only have one character at Gear Tier 14, which is Ultron, but Black Bolt is 1 piece away. Hela is 2 pieces away. And I will then probably start working on Symbiote Spider-Man after that. Phoenix I have enough resources to take Phoenix all the way up from 0 to Gear Tier 14, essentially within the first week or two. Just depends on when I get her up to the right level. But I have the gear to do it. So once I do that, I'll have Phoenix, Ultron, Black Bolt, and Hela all at Gear Tier 14. Once their pieces are all done, that'll be 4. And then the 5th, I could do a skill character. I could do one of those minions. But I'm not going to. I don't see the need to rush into it. I'm going to go slowly and probably go with these 2 right here, Symbiote Spider-Man and Mr. Sinister. I'll have a good spread of global and cosmic. And then I'll sort of be able to work on city as we go. So I'll probably do Mr. Sinister first before Symbiote Spider-Man, just because it'll take me a very long time to get to the city nodes. And by that time, I'll be able to have done, Venom, Carnage, or Ghost Rider. Again, you don't need 5 per section. You do need 5 to start. So I'm not going to use 5 per section. I know people with in global sometimes only use Phoenix. So is she global or is she cosmic? I can't remember. She is global. So yeah, I'll have a good global team. I'll have a good cosmic team. And by the time I get in, I feel like I'll have a really good starting 5. That doesn't mean in any way that it's going to be easy at all. I'm going to get absolutely wrecked just like everyone else. But I'll at least have set myself up well to perform as well as I can. The characters that I'll have are going to be at least 4 or 5 red stars, and I don't know. It's going to be a pain, but I'm just going to go on every day. I might refresh Phoenix once a day, but I'm not going to spend thousands of cores doing it. So just probably 50 a day on Phoenix. That's basically it, I think. I don't really know anything else that would be of interest. If you have any questions, you can post them down in the comments section or send me a private message. But like I said, yeah, this is a roster that 1 year of playing and just under $300 will get you. I also want to note real quick that I've spent 370 million gold, which is odd that it's literally almost a million gold a day, which is kind of what I've been doing. Sometimes I'll do the 825K milestone, per day. Sometimes I'll do the 1.2 million milestone per day. Sometimes I'll go higher if it's a milestone event. So it's just odd that it's kind of all balanced out to about $1 million a day. So, but you make about $1 million a day. So, I think it seems like it. I don't tend to lose a lot of gold when I spend $1 million a day. A lot of my gold has come from beating Dark Dimension 2, by the way. I still have gold orbs left over. I think 20 or so. Yeah, these gold orbs. I have not been to 0 gold orbs since I beat Dark Dimension 2 for the second time. So, yeah, it's nice. Gold is really, really, really nice to have. My power cores I don't spend on anything but refreshing campaign nodes. I do the 50 core refreshes, and for the campaign events, if I like the character, I'll do the 50 core refreshes there as well. We just had the core event, so I'm a little bit flush on cores right now. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, like I said, let me know in the comments section. But if not, thanks for watching, and have a good one.